to give honor and worship to other people, to yourself, or to God. And when you do so, you ask yourself, why? Why am I honoring other person or other people? Why I am inclined to give honor to myself, to worship myself, or to worship God as my Lord and Savior? I remember an experience, a little village, Zambia, Africa, and the chief of the village, little house and yard, and the way he's worshipped and honored by the people of the village. And I just watch, looking at those people entering the little gate, and from the gate towards where he's sitting by his little house on a big chair. Some people even they were kneeling, walking on their knees, bowing. When they come in front of him, they just bow to greet him and then present their own matters. The worship and the honor given to the chief of the village is based on the cultural values, beliefs, tradition. And it is rather sort of a fear, because people, they fear if they do not honor the chief, they can be punished by the spirits of their ancestors. Sunday's reflection. Today is Palm Sunday, 13 April. And in the Gospel, in the liturgy, we read the Passion of the Christ. But before the liturgy, you have the blessing of the palms, and you have that passage when we see and listen to the story that the people of Jerusalem, the crowds, are coming out to welcome the king who is riding on a donkey. And yet, they are in that spirit of happiness, joy. They spread their own coats or palms on the road when he's passing by, and shouting, Hosanna in the highest. Hosanna to the King who is coming in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest. And the thing is, somehow they do not know what they are doing, because many of them, later on in few hours, they are going to shout, crucify him. Jesus Christ, the Lord and God and Savior, is entering the history of their lives, is coming into their lives to not only to announce but to give the offering of his life and resurrection as the freedom, redemption from the sinfulness, from slavery of the sin, from suffering and death. Of course, once you welcome him, it doesn't mean that you are not going or undergoing any suffering or death. No, you are. But it has a totally different meaning. It has a meaning of life, new life in God's kingdom. So what is your welcome? You are in the crowd, together with the crowd, hiding behind the crowd? Or you step out of the crowd and you come personally? Whatever you give to him, the matter is you step out of the crowd and you come to him. You and him, he and you. And then you truly experience the joy and love of God's salvation he is giving to you by his death on the cross and resurrection.